All right, at this point, you should have your cam in there. You should also have your angle constraint right here, so you can just change the angle and you can move the handle so you can see the different angles it's going to be at. I'm going to go to my right face right here, and we need to insert a ruler into this, and we also need to do a couple mates to make sure that the ruler's in the right location. So let's click the place button. We have to go to our Automata simulation box folder, which you might already be in. You need to find the ruler. Now I don't want the ruler to be like this. I want to make sure I right click on it and go to rotate Y 90 degrees, which is giving me the ruler exactly how I want to see it. Click it once to place it, then hit escape, and that is going to make the placement go away. One of the things that we need to do is turn on, in our follower, let's expand that. You need to turn on the visibility of the mate with midplane of cam. So let's turn that on. If your ruler right now, if it doesn't have the following visible, make sure it's visible. So we want to have the XY plane, make sure that's visible. And we also want to have our XZ plane. Both of these need to be visible in order to do this. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to constrain, and then we are going to do a mate, but this time we're not going to do a mate. I want you guys to change this over to a flush. So when we have it on flush, this is going to flush up this plane right here and this plane right here. So I'll click to make sure I have the circles on the outside. Good. Click to have the circles on the outside. And now what that just did was that made sure that those two planes are flush, as you can see right there. I'm going to hit apply to save that change. The next thing I need to do is we have this plane right here, which I forget what the name of it is. It's our XZ plane. We're going to mate this XZ plane to the axis of rotation right there. So make sure we're in mate. We're going to do a mate right there, not a flush. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to make sure that I'm getting the axis, which is right there. And then I'm making sure I'm getting the bottom of this plane, which is right that. Make sure the circles. There we go. And then I'm going to hit apply. Now we have our ruler that's going to be on there, which is going to allow us to measure the different dimensions of where things are for our assignment.